What's up, guys? And today I'm going to be doing another video after what happened yesterday. So I'll be concentrating once again on the Raheem Sterling situation and Mauricio Pochettino. So first of all, I'm big enough, man enough to put my hand out when I'm wrong and offer an apology, because after the video, obviously emotions are always running high after you've made a video, and yesterday I was questioning the substitution of Mykhailo Mudryk ahead of Raheem Sterling. But Mauricio Pochettino explained the reason why. He said that Mudryk was feeling tired, he could see that, so, and it was always his intention to sub Sterling as well, but because Mudryk was feeling tired, he thought he wasn't impacting the game, so that's why he was the first substitution. And as us as fan base, sometimes we don't understand the context. We rant and rave about situations without knowing the full story, and there's been times where players have been taken off and the manager gets the full brunt of it, and then you find out that the reason that he was taken off is because he was feeling a little injury and he's asked to be taken off. So I think that's a lesson for us all. Before we start criticising everything that the manager does or a player does, we need to find out the reasons why, and that's usually after the press conference, the post-match press conference. And yeah, I know, the results are not great at the minute with where we are in the table, and it's been like that for a couple of seasons, so I can understand the fans' frustrations as well. But as I mentioned yesterday, before abusing this player, that player, or this manager or that manager, then let us stop, think, because it's not helping anybody. And furthermore, an interesting stat, actually, when you look at the game, obviously Mudryk is somebody everyone wants to see doing well and everything else, and Sterling, Mudryk, I did, before I have, I'm not going to be having a go at Mudryk before anyone thinks I am, but I thought he did okay yesterday. He was pretty decent, pleasing on the eye, but when you look at his contribution compared to Raheem Sterling, he didn't contribute as much. Okay, Sterling looked horrific yesterday, but if you look, he was the one who contributed in that second goal. He assisted for the second goal. Modric did as well, actually, to be honest. So he was the one who got the initial header for Sterling to come back with a two-header. So he did the assist to the assist, as if it were. But the main assist goes to Sterling. And then it was him who actually won the penalty, which he missed. Also, it was him who led up to them getting a man sent off, because it was his pass into Nicholas Jackson where Nicholas Jackson got fouled. So, and that, had he not got fouled, he may have scored, or may not with Jackson, you don't know. But that could have been another assist. So, I think wasn't it him who got fouled for the free kick, if I'm not mistaken, as well? The one that he skied over the butt. Who is that? The ball landing outside my front garden now. Yeah. So anyway, it was him who got fouled for that. So he did, although, as I said, his overall game wasn't great, but he still contributed. Whereas Mudryk, apart from, as I said, the assist for the assist, the good things he didn't really impact the game as it was as well. And he didn't make any late runs, like the late runs that you saw with Chukwuemeka and the run by Palmer for his goal. And so that's what you got to look at. Not a great game, but at least he did something to allow us to win that game. And so we've got to be balanced when we are criticising the players. And another thing that I want to touch on with regards to Sterling as well is the support that he gets from all the players, because apparently when the fans were booing him, it was Malo Gusto who turned the boos into cheers. And the likes of Gusto, the likes of Cole Palmer, the likes of Chukwuemeka, and Madueke, they've only got good things to say about Sterling. They call him their big brother, and how he's instrumental in shaping their game and teaching them the ways. And so that's the sort of things that we don't see, the behind the scenes things, the encouragement he's given them. They're leaning on his experience from all the things that he's won in the past. So again, as I said, we don't see that. So when we hear the players talking fondly of him, that's something to take into account as well. You know, I'm not Raheem Sterling's biggest cheerleader, if you think, not sticking up for him, but I'm not a guy who just likes to crash players and abuse them and say, get out of my club and all that nonsense. Yeah, is he the future? Probably not. Is it a case of him not trying? Sometimes it looks like he doesn't try and track back. He's a frustrating player. Let's get that right. He's very frustrating. He's sort of very inconsistent. He can do 2 or 3 good things in a game and 4 or 5 bad things. And I think at his age, that's why there's a lot of frustration. So if he goes, am I going to be losing any sleep about it? No. But whilst he's here, I'll be supporting the player. And the other thing I want to touch on with regards to Pochettino, and he was correct in what he said yesterday, was when he showed the programme and he showed all the players that have had to play. And he said the reason why they've got a big squad, a lot of these players are under 21, under 18, because they've had to have minutes because of all the injuries that we've had in our game. If you look at someone like Chukwuemeka, I see a very intelligent player there, but we've only had him for how many games? Less than 10 games, is it? He's played 10, 15 at the most, handful of games. And he's somebody, I think, who can put in consistent performances. And if he had been here, I think, again, as I said, him, was he fully fit, and Nkunku fully fit, Reece James fully fit, then you'll see better results. And going on to Noni Madueke, okay, I was eulogising over his fantastic goal, and we can't be reactionary there as well, because he's very inconsistent. He puts in some good performances and some not so good performances as well. So because he scored that goal, and you know, a lot of people I'm hearing now, oh, he should be in the side ahead of Sterling and everything else, but they don't remember that he's just as frustrating as Sterling as at times. So that's what you get with this side at the moment. So that was a short video, just talking about a little bit. Let's have a little bit of context behind everything that we say, and rather than just shooting from the hip, let's just, as I said, take time, analyse, and we'll get a better perspective of things. So what are your thoughts and opinions on what I've just said? Stick it in the comment section below, and I'll see you on the next one. So take care, bye-bye.